tournament. The 93rd tournament in the history since 1923 when it became sanctioned. This is the 11th tournament here at Wells Fargo Arena since opening in 2005 and since the tournament started in 2006. We'll take a break. Coming back right after this, more Cascade Basketball State pregame show from KMCH Sports.
AK Sports in Manchester offers team apparel, screen printing, hunting and fishing supplies, and more. Get your game on with AK Sports, your local sporting apparel store, and more in Manchester.
Bi-County Disposal Incorporated specializes in commercial and construction disposal needs. They have a variety of containers available from 2 to 30 cubic yards. Whatever it takes, Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Dyersville offers high-quality eye and whole-body nutritional supplements that will help maintain a lifetime of healthy vision. Visit the Woodland Eye Clinic at their website at woodlandeyeclinic.com or find them on Facebook.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
For all of your auto, home, health, and life insurance needs, it's American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency on East Main in Manchester. Best of luck to all the area athletes and coaching staff from American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency in Manchester. Your dream is out there. Go get it. They'll protect it.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Kelleher's Jewelry in Monticello has been serving the surrounding area for over 18 years. Before you make your commitment, look at Kelleher's. A diamond of perfection deserves a jeweler of equal distinction. Choose Kelleher's Jewelry in Monticello for your jeweler today.
Welcome back in here to Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. And what a sight this is. The fans of the game, a couple here from Osage, and 3 veterans from Cascade, led by Abe Kurt. Kurt Drum, his grandson, with Abe Kurt, and the other two, Matt.
Bob Hush and his grandson, Trace Huffman, and George Napper and his grandson, Jared Napper.
How about that?
What a great honor for both the kids and
special.
The grandparents.
Very, very special, neat honor, and great to see those 3 gentlemen able to make the trip down here to Wells Fargo Arena. I was thinking today if Abe would be able to make it down, and it's so great to see him, and not only make it down out on the court with Kurt and getting an honor here. What a great moment this is for the Cascade faithfuls. They'll be announced off here as Father Collison is bringing out the game balls for the 3 veterans. Brett Manigan, the new assistant director of the Iowa High School Athletic Association, is presenting to the 3 Cougars and the 3 grandpas. Just a neat touch. And everybody rising here, and a great, great honor. All 3 veterans of World War II. How about that?
Great to see them in their the honor flight jackets. All 3 of them to Washington, D.C. on the honor flight.
Red in color, joining their grandsons at midcourt. As everybody, a standing ovation here tonight, as a great reading here of all the accomplishments of these 3 individuals as the Cougars and Osage get ready to come in to this ball game here tonight. As Wells Fargo Arena, the site of this venue, taking a look at some games going on today as the tournament started this morning at 10:30. Wes Hancock of Britt got the victory. They improved to 24-2 over IKM Manning, as IKM Manning at 22-3 ended their season 67-51. Wes Hancock of Britt. There were 2 upsets in the quarterfinal round of Class 1A today. Danville fell to St. Albert Council Bluffs Danville ended their fine season at 24-2 as the number 1 seed coming into the tournament. St. Albert Council Bluffs blew them away 69-46. St. Albert Council Bluffs improved the record to 16-9 as also Grandview Christian, a 2 seed, was defeated here today 46-32 to South O'Brien Paulina as Grandview Christian School ended at 25-2. South O'Brien Paulina 23-3. Quarterfinal round, final game before this one here, before the supper hour break. Gladbrook Rhinebeck over Jessup as Gladbrook Rhinebeck, one of the higher seeds, took down Jessup 67-48. As the 2A field starting here tonight with Cascade and Osage. Dyke New Hartford and Pella Christian will come up later on tonight. A scheduled start time of 8:15. Tomorrow morning, we'll have some breakfast basketball for you around 10:15. Brett McNamara and I will join you right here courtside from Wells Fargo Arena as the Anamosa Blue Raiders in the tournament for the first time ever since it was sanctioned by the state in 1923. Anamosa 20-5 will take on Des Moines Christian. Des Moines Christian, the number 3 seed. The Blue Raiders are the number 5 seed. Tomorrow morning, we'll take the air around 10:15, as I said, at tip time, scheduled for 10:30. Elsewhere in 2A tomorrow, Western Christian of Hall at 22-2 takes on Catholic Kemper Catholic of Carroll, who's 18-6. Dave Kurt, the last one to be announced and recognized by the standing ovation crowd here. Now Mr. Hannigan is going down the line and shaking all their hands again. What a great, great moment this was here tonight for the Cascade community as we get ready for this Class 2A quarterfinal. As the fans of the game, a nice touch there from the Iowa High School Athletic Association. Let's take a look at the players of the game now, the starting lineups for both of these teams. For the Cougars, they're led by Devin Green, a 6'7" senior, averages 20 points a ball game, 8 rebounds a night as he leads those 2 categories for his team. Johnny Supel is a 6'3" sophomore. He has a 6.7 average points per game. Kurt Trum, the 6'2" senior, 6.9 a ball game. Trace Huffman at 6'1" and a senior, number 22. And at number 10, Jared Napper, 6'1" senior, averaging 8.8, second on the team. As for the Cougars, leading the way in the steals category with 2.2 steals per game is Trace Huffman. Kurt Trum leads the way in the assist category with 3.9 assists per game. I mentioned Green leading the way in points and rebounds. For the Green Devils of Osage, out of the town of Osage, it has a population closing in of 3,600. It is northeast of Mason City, getting close to that border. It's just south of St. Ansgar up in northern Iowa. They have a school enrollment, a Class 2A school of 232. That's a tad bigger than Cascades of 206 as Osage in Mitchell County. As Osage starting Colin Havel, a 6'1" senior who averages 12.3 a game. Also, the leading scorer tied at 12.3 a game is Caleb Bushbaum. He's an all-district performer in the sport of football as well. A 5'8" senior is Bushbaum. Lucas Schwaben is a 6'3" sophomore with a 7.7 average. Jared Megstead is a 5'10" junior averaging 1.7, and Drew Olson, a 11.8 averager contest. He's another one of the sophomores, a 6'2" sophomore. Number 24 is Drew Olson. The head coach of the Green Devils of Osage is Mike Braun. He's in his first season after 8 years as the head coach, as an assistant coach here at Osage. He was a Nashville Plainfield native, and he graduated from Coe College in Cedar Rapids. For Cascade, Al Marshall, the 69-year-old veteran, 48th season, third all-time on the list of most wins of Iowa coaches, 736 wins, 326 losses. His 40th years at Cascade Public. He started in 1976, 48 season total as he was at Aquin of Cascade from 68 to 76. His first year of 68, 69, we mentioned he has coached some great players over the years, some notable figures as well. Gary Dolphin was a senior on that 68-69 team. Nate Schmidt went to Wartburg to play. He's one of the top 3 all-time scorers. He was a graduate of 02. Greg McDermott, of course, the head coach of Creighton now. He was Division I player at UNI. He graduated in 1983. Greg Callahan, 1999 graduate the D1 play at UNC Wilmington. And, of course, Brian McDermott, who played some D2. Now he's coaching D2 in Oregon, as he was a Hall of Famer from back in 1972. So the Cascade Cougars have had a long list of tradition, as we talked about, that they're trying to make it a little more, make history here tonight. The best finish ever has been third place. So the buzz is in the air for this group to do it. And this group of seniors, we mentioned the 6 seniors, 15 on the roster, nothing better they would like to do than make a little run here to the end of this week and be playing Friday night for the Class 2A title.
Nothing would be finer, like I said earlier, to send Coach Marshall home to Cascade after he gets inducted during the halftime of the 4A state title game.
Saturday
Hall of
night,
Fame, yep.
That's right. He'll be the third Hall of Famer from Cascade. Father Wayne Ressler, 1957 grad. Brian McDermott, the 1972 grad. And Wayne Ressler and Al Marshall, I should say, will be the third Hall of Famer in Cascade boys history. Is there one more I don't know about?
We're getting probably one of the finest basketball players. Greg McDermott, the coach out at Creighton, got inducted back.
He did, okay.
Actually, last year, 2015.
That would be why it's not updated
here
on the website. Thank you. That's right. I remember watching. Now you say that, so he'd be number 4, as last year Greg McDermott, the 1998 graduate, was inducted. Thank you very much. As we get set for this one here tonight, the officials, a familiar crew to us, especially one of them, Jeff Horse of Clinton, as just a great official, great guy off the court, as we both know him well, a state tournament umpire in the sport of baseball, as is my partner, Matt Nauman, as well. Robert Smith, the former Iowa Hawkeye football receiver in the early 80s. He's from Waterloo, and Brent Sharp of Maynard as we get ready for this one. Here is Mr. Horse will jump up the ball as the Cougars and the Green Devils ready. Green with the tap to Huffman, and he secures it over the timeline as the Cougars go left to right to start this ball game. Right side is Supel surveying as Osage coming out here in a little matchup or a straight up man-to-man.
Looks up straight up man-to-man for Osage.
As up top, Green will take the 16-footer. Rattles around and pops out. It's 10-balled around, but secured by Osage. And here come the Green Devils. Left-handed dribble over the timeline out to the left side. Here's Bushman. Bushman up top to Drew Olson. Bushman, Olson, and also Havel will be the 3 names that will most likely say quite a bit. The 3 leading scorers. Lucas Schwaben also in there with a 7.7 average.
It almost looks like Cascade's out in a 1-2-2, but it's very deceiving. Hal plays nothing but 2-3 zone. There's a lot of variations off that 2-3 zone.
3, top of the key, no good by Olson. The rebound goes out in the hands of Schwaben. He makes the jumper 12 feet out off the right side, and Osage gets on the board first to start this ball game.
One thing that amazes me throughout the year, nobody pressures Cascade full court. With Cascade only playing 5 or 6 men, you would think somebody would come out and pressure Cascade.
Huffman drives from left wing, all the way in, off the glass, and good. As Trace Huffman gets the first basket of the game for the Cougars. We're tied at 2. Right side now up top. Surveying is Bushbaum. Cascade coming down yesterday before noon to Des Moines. There's a shot left side, no good. Rebound secured by Devin Green, who comes in leading the way for his team with 8.9 rebounds a game. Left side, Huffman, left corner. Trum turns in a lane, now passes out right side. Supel for a 3, got it to go. Johnny Supel, the first 3-pointer of the game. We talked about the Cougars lead that category over Osage. 39% coming in, 8% better. Now 95 of 237. And coming in Osage, 160 of 508 for 31%. The ball is tipped out of bounds. Will stay Osage basketball as a sub comes in. Nathan Bushbaum is in the lineup as he is the younger brother of Caleb. Nathan, the sophomore, Caleb, the senior. There's a 3 from the right side. That's Caleb Bushbaum. He dials long distance to match Johnny Supel, and this ball game is tied up at 5.
Wow, that was a big 3 by Johnny Supel early.
And now inside it's knocked away. And Osage coming back all the way in. Green up in the air. Mike got away with a little contact. The officials let it go as the offensive player threw it up off the window and no good. Cascade has the ball. We're tied at 5.
Good sign early. They're letting them play. We don't want Green getting into foul trouble early.
5 minutes to play. Here in quarter number 1. Inside, up and good by Devin Green. Devin gets his first field goal of the night. The third one for the Cougars as they lead now 7-5. In by doing a shuffle of the feet. A block out by Devin Green as Napper secures the block away as Devin Green comes in with 63 blocks. That was the 64th block on the year. We talked about the size difference there. The most for Osage is Olsen with 17. There's a drive. A basket off the window and good. Napper is fouled. Will go to the line for the three-point play. What an athletic move by the senior Jared Napper.
As you see on free throws, Swish, Cascade has nobody at the line. Coach Marshall trying to conserve energy. He'll do this all game long. Opponents always wonder why Cascade doesn't put anybody on the free throw line, but it's Coach Marshall's philosophy to save the energy because he only plays them 5 to 6 men.
82% Napper misses the free throw as a team. The Cougars are 73%. That's 10% better than the 63%. 73% for Cascade, 10% better than the 63% that Osage shoots from the charity stripe. Here's a three, right wing, no good off the back of the rim. It's batted around by Supel, and controlling it is Trump. As the Cougars bring it up by 4 now, 9-5. 3:50 and counting here in quarter number 1. Napper has it left corner. As Cascade stayed out near the airport, practicing AIB, the Institute of Business. There's a putback by Kurt Trum. Everybody in the starting lineup has a field goal here. Cougars lead 11-5. They came in yesterday at noon, stopped at Kirkwood Community College in Cedar Rapids, and practice, made the trek down, stayed overnight. Last night, this ball skipped out of bounds by the hustling Jared Napper. As the sub comes in here now for Osage, number 23, Ben Grimm, one of their taller candidates at 6'5" and a junior.
Boy, if Cascade can get scoring from all 5 kids, that's going to be a huge advantage for them.
Ball's knocked away, but retrieved back by Osage. Little jumper to lefty Grimm. Rattles around, pops out right side. Trum controls the rebound. Around 250 tickets were pre-sold at the Cascade High School in the past week. As pretty normal, according to AD Adam Kedley. Did not have school today. So the kids were able to get down a little earlier, and fans able to get down earlier if they wanted to, barring getting off of work, of course, as Green right side. We'll pass it up top. Huffman now, right wing. Right side to Supel. Shuffle his feet. Yep, travel call. And we saw that one from here as Mr. Smith, the lead official on the near side, with the traveling call and a turnover there. We go back the other way. Left corner, as great talk by Devin Green with the communication there. Telling his players to recognize who's in the corner. 11-5, 6-point lead. 2.5 to go here in quarter number 1. Inside a little jumper. Contesting that one with Supel. It's no good. High off the window and hard off the front of the iron there. Taken by Lucas Schwaben. And the Cougars have it with a 6-point advantage. Napper, right side. Cascade, number 18 in the state. Osage was unranked coming in. As there's a jumper from 17 foot. The jump shot by Devin Green that he has perfected oh so well. He's got 4 points.
As you can see, Devin's been down here 3 straight years. He's very comfortable in this arena and this environment.
Yes, indeed.
Steal by Napper.
Off and running. Jared Napper off the window, and that's going to force a timeout for head coach Mike Braun. And the Green Devils want to slow down the momentum. Cascade off to a great start, 15-5. We'll take a timeout with them back after this from KMCH Sports.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Pete's Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes in tournament action For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts, Pete's Small Engine Repair. Congratulations from Pete's Small Engine Repair in Monticello.
For over a century, Anderson has been helping families make their homes brighter, more comfortable, and more beautiful. They do it by making quality windows and doors, setting the bar high and raising it day after day, year after year, making Anderson the leader in doors and windows. Contact local vendor Delhi Lumber at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
John Swisher, Matt Nauman back with you from courtside inside Wells Fargo Arena in the capital city of Des Moines. Along with in-studio producer KMCH News Director Janelle Tucker running the ship tonight back on East Main Street in Manchester as Cascade has a great start here in this Class 2A quarterfinal. There's a fumble of the ball. Napper comes away with a steal. Another turnover for Osage as the Cougars lead by 10 here, 15-5. A buck and a half to go in this quarter number one. Up top is Napper. Napper, left-handed dribble, now a pass, chest pass, left side. Green gets it from Huffman. Green looking, dribbles in, turn around, on a fadeaway on the baseline, puts it up, no good. Left short. Green goes and gets his own rebound. Inside, no good, but a foul coming. Green will go to the line to shoot two. He's tough to handle. As we talked about, they just don't have the size, and they're overmatched early on here with Mr. Green.
As you can see, everything goes through Devin Green. Al Marshall throughout his career has always had a big guy, and every time down the floor, he wants the big fella to touch it.
And the first one is up and good for Devin Green. He's got 5 points, one more from the charity stripe coming. Green averages 20.5 a game, leads the Cougars, and the second one is up and good as well. He's a 68% free throw shooter, 100% there. He has 6 points on the night. The Cougars lead, largest now at 12, 17-5.
Cougars are on a 12-0 run. It was tied 5-5 early in the first quarter.
And that's going to be a little hand check foul called right on the free throw line. Devin Green, a little too handsy there on the shot of Ben Grimm, the lefty, who will go to the line to shoot two. The first time tonight at the line for Osage. This game got underway 2 minutes later than the scheduled start time at 6:35. At 6:37 here tonight. Grimm misses the first one. He'll have one more. Ben Grimm, a 6'5" junior, averages 65% from the free throw line, and the second one's good. 17-6 now. Cougars with the lead. Up top here is Trump. Gannon O'Brien is the new face in there. Six-man rotation here, pretty regular this year for Coach Marshall. Green inside, tough move there. The right-handed shot to the middle of the lane after a good pump fake. Green has himself free field goal. He's got 8 points on the night. 8 of it, 19 points for Cascade. It's 19-6 here with 30 seconds to go in quarter number one. There's Al Marshall assisted by Jake Brindle and Chad Gale on the Cascade bench. Straight across from us, behind them is the Cascade student section in all white. The white out, the majority of the crowd has the white out flavor. Some blue, some gold trickle in there as well as navy blue and some other royal blue as well trickled in. It's the Cougars on defense here, waiting for Osage. Under 10 seconds, they'll take the last shot. Will the Green Devils? Grimm will take the jumper from 14 feet. No good off the backside. Trump with the rebound. O'Brien will heave it up, but it's no good out the inline. And the Cougars with the first quarter lead. A great start for Cascade. 19-6 over Osage. We go to the second quarter. This is Cascade State Boys Basketball from KFCH Sports.
Bi-County Disposal Incorporated specializes in commercial and construction disposal needs. They have a variety of containers available from 2 to 30 cubic yards. Whatever it takes, Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Skogman Realty would like to congratulate all area athletes and coaches on a successful season and wish you the best in tournament action. For your real estate needs, contact Christine Baldwin, your local Skogman Realty agent in Manchester, at 920-9194.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Edgewood Oil Incorporated carries all major brands of lubricants and case oils. They carry a full line of industrial oil products, aviation oils, and antifreeze, XL brand lubricants, quality oil priced right. Edgewood Oil also carries methanol, mineral spirit, and washer fluid, and are a direct distributor of Camco brand lubricants. Edgewood Oil Incorporated in Manchester. Open Monday through Saturday.
And a welcome back in at Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Very nice start here for Cascade, 19-6. As we start quarter number 2. And the lead at 13 here, the largest lead in this game was 15, I believe. Happened late in that first quarter as the Cougars. Great contribution from Devin Green, who has 8 points, 3 field goals, and 2 for the free throw line. As Osage going right to left. There's starters back in for each team now except for O'Brien for Cascade. There's a 3 left side. That one was deeper from the Urbandale area that time. Caleb Bushman with his second 3 of the game. The third 3 total as Supple has one for Cascade. It's back to a 10-point lead, 19-9. Trum down. Free throw line, looking for help. Picked up his dribble, now really looking for help. Gets rid of it to Huffman. Right wing, dribbling around, guarded out top by Havel. Colin Havel had a season-ending football injury for Osage under the direction of Matt Finn, former West Delaware assistant coach. Here's a putback by Trum, couple putbacks, and on another follow through, he was fouled, but it'll be on the ground. Baseline inbounds underneath for Cascade.
Great hustle by Kurt Trum. He's been doing it all year long. He's a scrappy player for the Cougars, diving on the floor for loose balls, getting offensive rebounds.
That's the second team foul called. Third team foul should be second on Lucas Schwaben. Schwaben is a transfer from Crestwood. His mom, Barb, is the superintendent at Osage. Right corner 3, rattles around, plops out as Jared Napper with the line drive 3 there. Couldn't get it to fall in. 19-9 Cascade. 6:35 and counting. Here in this quarter number 2. Cougars with the 10-point advantage in the first quarterfinal of Class 2A games. Have another one for you tomorrow morning. Anamosa flavors. The Blue Raiders take on Des Moines Christian. The Blue Raiders are in the house tonight across the way. All gathered here watching. Here's a shot. Drive on the right side by Bushman. No good. Bushbaum, I should say. No good. And rebounded by Green. Inside to Trum from Green. Right corner 3. Stupid bucket from the right corner. That's Gannon O'Brien, I should say. Threw me off there. O'Brien stepping up as he's in for Supple right now. O'Brien with his first 3.
Huge steal by Devin Green.
Green comes away with it. Now over the timeline, Napper. First field goal there for the Cougars. They lead 22-9 now. First field goal in the second quarter. O'Brien left side to Huffman. Now Green. Green dribbling in. Bill Lane takes the 12-footer up and good. Kevin Green, his 4th field goal tonight. He's got 10 points. It's 24-9. Back to 15 points, the largest lead. It ties it. There's a 3, top of the key. No good. By Drew Olson, rebounds off hard in the hands of a Cougar. Napper gets it ahead quickly, right side of O'Brien. O'Brien looking, has the ball knocked away from by Olson. Now O'Brien right corner. Trump cutting Huffman, ball's batted away and controlled by Osage. And here come the Green Devils. Colin Havel over the timeline. And that's going to be too much contact by O'Brien, bumping the guard Havel, as O'Brien will pick up a foul. As Devin Green has the other foul for Cascade. 2 team fouls on the Cougars, 3 on Osage. 24-9. Cascade, the early lead with 5 minutes to play. And counting here in this second quarter. Up top, Bushbaum. The 5'8" senior. Inside, a one-hander, floated away, lost his balance on the shot there. No good by Colin Havel. And the rebound to the Cougars. Napper will bring it up over the timeline. Going left to right. Away from us here in this first half. Cougar bench right across the way from us, courtside at Wells Fargo Arena. John Swisher, Matt Nauman, glad to have you along on KMCH, KMCH.com tonight, or on YouTube. As there is Devin Green. Great pass inside from the left corner, and Green, boy, he knows what to do with it. Put it right off the window, and good. Here's a contact inside. Kind of lost control of his body, put it up. Olsen was going for the contact, wasn't strong enough as it was batted away. Now Napper tries to throw it left corner. Loses control of that one. It's intercepted by Osage. And a timeout, 30-second timeout. Osage will take it with them. 26-9, the largest lead now, 17 points. Back after this from KMC Sports.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
The staff at Bowen Camp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action. Wishing you continued success from Bowen Camp Murdoch Funeral Home in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
And a welcome back in to Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Here with 4:05 and counting in the second quarter. Cascade commanding lead of 17 right now, largest in the game for the Cougars, 26-9. As there's a jumper from the free throw line, no good. Pinballed around, controlled by Trump, gets it to Napper with the aggressive guard play there of Bushbaum. Nathan trying to come up and get the steal, but was not successful. Up top is Green. Green now surveying. We'll get it to Napper up top. Jarrett, right-handed hip-high dribble to the right wing. Passes to Green on top of the key. Between the circles, takes a dribble. Now another dribble inside. Plenty of contact there. He's going to be fouled on the floor. Good foul called there. There was enough contact. Mr. Horst made the call on the far side. And it'll be baseline inbounds underneath for the Cougars, as they put the foul in the category of hobble. And now Osage comes back with it.
Cougars on another big run for them. They're on a 7-0 run.
Osage able to swipe that ball away. Grimm passes right side. Here's a three. Up and no good off the mark right side by Bushbaum, Nathan Bushbaum. This one is ping-ponged around. Now put up a shot, fading away with Trum right there. The Osage faithful think they're not getting the calls with contact. There is some there, but I think the Osage players not going in to be aggressive enough to get the call.
They're falling away from Devin Green. That's probably the big reason they're not getting those calls.
And there is a push shot. What they call?
Out of bounds. Stepped on the end line.
Napper was dribbling in traffic with Nathan Bushbaum right on him and just stepped on the sideline inbounds to our right. Another turnover for the Cougars. We'll give you a complete look at stats in the first half. There is Green. As Green thought he was straight up and down, but just leaning with that right hand ever so slightly. And the offensive player that time went into the contact and sold it as he goes to the line. Colin Havel goes to the line to shoot two. Green picks up foul number 2.
That may be a key. Marshall will not take Devin out, though, with 2, I don't think, this early in the game.
Off the back of the rim, no good. As Havel will have one more. 6'1" senior, averaging 58.7 from the free throw line. He's one of the leading scorers with 12.3 a night. No good on that trip. Misses the second one as well.
Osage struggling early on the free throw line. A huge benefit for the Cougars.
From the rebound to Napper. Huffman back to Napper. Right side is Huffman. 2:20 to go here in this second quarter. It's 26-9 in favor of Cascade. The Cougars looking for their 5th ever state tournament win. They're 4-9 with their 8th trip here today. There's a three. And the basket is good. A three-pointer by Napper. Too hard of a block out on the foul call there by Osage, as they call it on number 2. Nathan Bushbaum, his first. Team foul number 5, Napper, a three-pointer. He's got 5 points. Looking for number 6 here for the free throw line. Nothing but net. And he's got 6 now. The Cougars off to a great start in this one. 30-9 now. The 21-point advantage. That's the high of the game so far. As the 4-point play from Napper. Now a drive by Drew Olson all the way in. Gets the bucket to go, and he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point plays. Drew Olson, a 6'2 sophomore, was a starting QB on the football team for Osage last fall. The free throw is up and good. 3-point play intact there for Olson. They called that last foul on Cascade. I believe it was on Kurt Trum. As Trum has 1 foul now. 4 fouls on Cascade. As the Cougars lead 30-12. Napper for another 3. No good off the back of the rim. Pinball around into the hands of the smallest guy on the floor, Nathan Bushbaum. Bushbaum brings it up. Right-handed dribble. 30-12. Right corner. The other Bushbaum, Caleb, one of the leading scorers, has 6 points, 2 threes in this game. There's a jumper from 16 feet out the right side of the baseline. No good by Ben Grimm. And Cascade controls the board again. 30-12 Cougars with the lead here with a minute 05 to go in this second quarter. Inside, left elbow, driving in. Supel in traffic, off the window, and good. Great move by the sophomore, Johnny Supel. He's got his second field goal of the night. 5 points for him. Cougars are just looking so fluid on offense. Nothing that Osage trying to do defensively is throwing him off so far. O'Brien picks up another foul there. Too much contact left wing right in front of us. Obvious call.
Looks like Johnny Supel's in the game. I take my words back. I didn't think Devin Green would be taken out early this in the first half, but with the big lead, I think Coach Marshall is going to protect his big man.
Pretty good idea. Up top, Bushbaum driving. Hoffman picks him up right wing. Now right corner. Pass inside. Got his hand on it. Trum, but got a little piece of the arm too, says the baseline official Brent Sharp. And the second foul comes on Kurt Trum. Team foul number 6 will be 2 shots, as they say the player Havel was going up to shoot as the first one rattles around, pops out right side. He'll have one more. 0 for 2 his first trip. He's 0 for 3 from the free throw line now is Havel, a 58% free thrower coming in. The second one rattles around. That pops out front. 0 for 4 for Havel. Cougars secure the board. 32-12. Here with 30 seconds to go. Here's another turnover. Picking it up is Bushbaum. Nathan over the timeline. Gets it back for a 3. No good. Short. Off the mark right side. Huffman gathers the rebound.
Osage changing their defense up a little bit. It looks like they're playing a 3-court man-to-man.
Left side is Huffman. Cascade will take it down here for one last shot. 5 seconds. Trump driving in, loses it, got it back before he picked up his pivot. Huffman, whoa, what a 3 at the buzzer. Huffman, the fadeaway right as the buzzer going off here. Trace Huffman gives the Cougars their 4th 3-ball of the night, his second field goal, and it's a 35-12 lead here as the Cougars, their largest margin of leading this ball game at 23 now. As what a start for Cascade. We'll come back and talk all about it. We'll go over the stats in this halftime break as well. 35-12 as the Cougars lead here in this ball game. We're back after this from KFCH Sports.
Hi, this is Jamie Vaskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Edgewood Feed Mill wishes all the area athletes good luck in tournament play. Edgewood Feed Mill, where improved nutrition and modern technology produce healthier food for healthier living. Edgewood Feed Mill, your full feed and grain service and U.S. feed dealer in Edgewood.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Best of luck to all area athletes from your friends at Pets Allowed in Independence. Your pet's lodging, grooming, and training specialist for 17 plus years. Contact Pets Allowed at 334-7387. 334-PETS. Independence.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Holtz Construction are proud to support all area athletes. They recognize the time, effort, commitment, and training it takes to accomplish goals, both in the gym and in the classroom. For all your ag construction needs, Holtz Construction in Manchester.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Simon's Grain and Feed wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament play. For all your feed and grain needs, see the experts at Simon's Grain and Feed, locally owned and operated in Manchester.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
And a welcome back into Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. John Swisher, Matt Nauman back with you at halftime. A controlling lead here, the largest lead of this game, 23 points, and that's how the Cougars have it at halftime over Osage. 35-12. Dutch Marshall and company rolling so far in this first round, Class 2A quarterfinal of the 2016 93rd annual tournament of Iowa High School boys basketball. We're joined here at halftime by the fine head coach of the Blue Raiders of Anamosa, Kevin Barnes. This team will make the debut in the tournament as the first time since boys basketball started at Anamosa since 1905, as the first time in the sanctioned tournament, as that started in 1923, as the Blue Raiders with a 20-5 record will take on Des Moines Christian, who's 21-3 tomorrow. And Barnesy, this has been a great experience. You've had a week to soak it in here. This experience for the kids. One thing I know you stress on them is to enjoy this, but we've got some work to do. We don't want to just get down here. We want to make a statement while we get down here, but you want them to enjoy the experience. And how's that gone in this last week or so of getting them to enjoy everything, all the support, all the love coming from the community of reaching this ultimate goal?
It's been great, Swish, as we've talked about before. I got a great group of kids, and I think they've done a good job of balancing, and of course we'll find out for sure tomorrow. But it's been an unbelievable week. It's gone by incredibly fast. We went to breakfast on Saturday as a team and had 3 different offers to buy us breakfast. Probably should have went all week, I guess, but it's just been wonderful. But as the kids will tell you, every day we took the floor this week, it was a very tough practice. We tried to simulate continuing to play our game schedule, so we really got after it last Tuesday and last Thursday. Took the day off Friday, really got after it again Saturday. A little lighter yesterday and then real light today. But one of the comments was that they thought they missed track season, but apparently they hadn't. So, one of the things we were concerned about 8 days off, would we stay in shape, because that's pretty important to the way we play.
The other factor is the larger floor here. I know you played on it a couple times. Wartburg, when you took down Gladberg-Rhinebeck, a team that you watched this afternoon, wrapping up the 1A first-round games. And then, of course, up in West Delaware, but only a couple times during the regular season. So that's not a concern, but it's something you have to deal with in the state tournament, 94-foot floors, and you've been able to practice at one each of the last 3 days. At Coe College on Saturday morning, Cornell on Sunday evening, and then this morning at Marshalltown Community College. So that was a good plus to be in that atmosphere on a floor like this one that you'll see tomorrow morning.
Absolutely. It's strange because 10 feet just doesn't seem like to make a big difference, but it absolutely does. And it's been outstanding for us to get on the floors at those places, and they've been fortunate. We've been fortunate enough they've allowed us to do that. But you're right, it's a bigger deal, and especially the way we play. We're going to try to pressure at 94 feet now instead of 84 feet, and we're going to try to run hard at 94 feet. So, it's a big deal for us. So we had to stay in shape, and I think we've done that. I think you're going to see us come out and play very well tomorrow.
Yes, indeed, taking on Des Moines Christian as a team playing in Class 2A with their 21-3 record. You've got some help from your lead scout, your son, Spencer Barnes, a former player, of course. What is really that your focus, your concern maybe, first of all, with Des Moines Christian?
Well, as a team, they have two outstanding players, and then as a team, they shoot it well. So that it's you can't just guard those two. They've got good shooters around them, but terrific inside player. And he's not really an inside player. He's 6'6", and he's active, and he can play with his back to the basket, but he can also take you off the dribble. He's just unbelievably athletic. And can finish at the rim. He can shoot the three. And then their point guard, number 21, is a terrific player, lefty, can go either direction, shoots it extremely well. And then, like I said, they're surrounded by good players. So, as you would expect, when you get down to the final 8 teams left in the state, you're going to play good competition down here. We do think that they're going to run with us, or they like to run would be a better way to say that. So I think it's going to who executes better in the running game.
And the support has been tremendous, of course, getting to this level. The community hungry for something like this, to say the least. A pep rally last Thursday night that really showed the kids the support of community, former players, former coaches, and great support of people making the trip down tomorrow. Some coming in early tonight, but 700 allotted tickets given to the school, sold out in the past week. You don't see that every time, and for the first time, it was great for Anamosa to be able to do that, and there'll be others coming and buying their tickets at the gate here tomorrow, but just tremendous support.
Absolutely, and it's just been a great week from that perspective as well, and so many people contacting, and ex-players, of course, which is very gratifying, but just community members that have walked up to the kids and congratulated them, and everywhere we go, for that matter. It's just been great, and everybody's aware it's the first trip, ever to Des Moines and to play in the state tournament. And even Todd Tharp just grabbed me out in the hallway and shook my hand. Of course, Todd and I go way back. It was very complimentary, the fact that it's our first trip, and they've been great to work with down here at the state, understanding it's our first trip. So, one thing left to do, and that's come out and play our best game of the season.
Yes, indeed. Tomorrow morning, Des Moines Christian, the opponent, on tomorrow morning at 10:30 right here. We'll have all the action from KMCH Sports. Thanks for your time. We will talk to you tomorrow morning and get ready for that game. Best of luck to you.
Thanks, Swish. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Kevin Barnes, the head coach of the Anamosa Blue Raiders. We'll take a break, come back with stats, get ready for the second half here. Matt Nauman and myself, John Swisher, back to Wells Fargo after this from KMCH Sports.
Fidelity Bank and Trust has kept pace with technology with mobile banking. Online banking customers don't let their banking slow them down. They're on the go and stay on the go. Check your balance, view checks and deposits, pay bills, and have account info right in the palm of your hand. Visit them at bankfidelity.com to learn more. Fidelity Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
If you need new flooring, furniture, bedding, and home decor, trust the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Ideal Decorating in Dyersville. Ideal Decorating would like to wish all area athletes and coaches the best of luck in tournament action.
Cash in on preseason discounts on continuous flow GSI dryers and GSI grain bins. Call New Vienna Ag Automation at 563-921-2896 and talk to Arnie, Al, or Dave. Best of luck to all the area athletes from New Vienna Ag Automation in New Vienna.
And back into Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. This game got started 6:37 tonight. 7:15. We're ready for the second half to begin. Cascade has their largest lead of the game, 35-12 here in this ball game. As the Cougars commanding lead. Devin Green is back in. He has 2 fouls. The starting lineups back in there for both teams. Green, Napper, Huffman, Drum, and Supple for Cascade. Bushbaum, Havel, Olson, and Makestead for Osage. Here's a three-pointer left side. No good by Supple. Trace Huffman chases it down in the right corner. And the Cougars get it back up top. The Napper set it up. Huffman for a three this time. No good off the back of the rim. Green taps it out to Huffman. And Napper now, right side to Huffman. 35-12. The advantage here for Cascade, the number 4 seed, against the 5 seed Osage. Trying to get to the semifinals. They lost last year, 2 years ago in 2014. Cougars got there, finished 4th place. Best ever finish in their 8 trips is 2001, the 3rd place standing, as there is a reach-in foul called. Mr. Smith on the far side by number 11, Eric Makestead. Makestead, his first. Team number 1, the second half for Osage. Here's a jumper by Green. We have a whistle there. A foul called as too much contact. Green will go to the line to shoot 2 as they call that foul on Osage, I believe, on Makestead. That's 2 on Garrett Makestead. He's a 5'10 junior. First one is up and good for Devin Green. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. He had 12 points at halftime. 6 points for Jared Napper, 5 for Trace Huffman, 2 for Kurt Drum, 5 for Johnny Supple, 3 for Gannon O'Brien. Second one is missed by Devin Green. 6 in the scoring column for the Cougars in the first half. 3 3-pointers for Cascade's offense. 2 on the other side for Osage, 3-point land. 6 points for Caleb Bush-Olson, 2 for Schwaben. Here's a ball picked off the baseline by Napper, coming back the other way. Cascade going right to left in front of their own bench here. Right in front of us. Court side. Huffman for the right wing. 3 too strong at the back of the rim. That's going to be a foul. Supple, he knew it. Came in crashing on top of the guard. Havel going up for the ball that time. The rebound. Supple picks up a foul. As Cascade the lead here, and there's a shot and good.
Schwaben.
Lucas Schwaben with the basket there. As his second field goal, there is a collision. Napper goes down hard. Good sportsmanship there as Makestead helps him up. And Makestead picks up his 3rd foul in a matter of about a minute here. Makestead had no fouls coming into this second half. Cascade shot 63%, 14 of 22 in the first half, 57 from three-point land, 4 of 7, 75% from the charity stripe, 3 of 4. Osage, 19% from the floor, just 4 of 21, 2 of 7, three-point land, 28%. And free throws, they were the same, 28%, 2 of 7. Here's a jumper, baseline on the 10-footer by Napper, no good. Rebounded by the Green Devils, and they're off and running. Left side is Havel. And there is a traffic jam down low and a collision there. And they call the foul, blocking foul on Kurt Schrum. Schrum commits his 3rd. It is number 3 on Kurt Schrum. Up top, driving in, puts up the 15-footer, no good. Havel rolls around the rebound, ensnared by Green in the air right in front of the basket. It's 36-14, 5.5 to go. Here in this quarter, number 3. Cougars the commanding lead, led by 23 at halftime. Have the 22-point lead right now. Napper, left side, Supple right in front of us. Gets it back out to Jared Napper. Relative connection on this team. Devin and Jarrett are cousins. Gannon O'Brien, who comes off the bench, a cousin of the 2 as well. Here's a left corner 3. Johnny Supple booking his second 3-pointer of the game. The 4th tray for the Cougars, and they lead now 39-14. Largest lead of the night is 25. There's a drive, baseline, swatted out of bounds by Devin Green. Another block for Mr. Green as he came in with 63. 2 blocks on the night, so 65 blocks now for Devin Green. 39-14. 4:47 to go here in the 3rd. Up top, Bushbaum for a 3. Book it from the right side. Just south of Ankeny that time. That was Bushbaum with the 3. Caleb Bushbaum
Osage looks like they're showing Cascade a little of their own medicine. Coming out, looks like a 2-3 zone.
Nathan Bushbaum, I should say. Here is a left corner three. Well, they should know how to play offense against this, huh? They go against them in practice quite a bit, right?
I think they've been practicing against the 2-3 zone quite a bit in the last week and a half.
Probably once they start basketball in Cascade in an early age as well. Colin Havel with the jumper from the baseline. His first bucket of the night. 2 points for Havel. It's 39-19. Leads back to 20. Largest lead of 25 for Cascade. 3:40 and counting here. Trump. Skip pass right side. Left-handed dribble. Supel now gives it back up to Trump. Supel gets it back. Will drive right side. Double team comes in the middle of the lane. Nice catch. And the put up by Devin Green. His first field goal of the second half. He's got 15 points. His sixth two-pointer of the ball game. It's 41-19. 3:20 to go. Third frame. Here's a jumper from 14 foot high. Archer over Green. That's Nathan Bushbaum. His second field goal in the last couple minutes. He had 0 at the halftime break. The Cougars lead now back to 20, 41-21. Trump with whistle right on the timeline for the travel. There's a little contact there, but they say he shuffled the feet, not enough to call. We go the other way. As the rebound department was favored by Cascade, 20 total rebounds in that first half, 4 offensive, 16 defensive. As Osage, 8, 3 offensive, 5 defensive. There's a basket up and good for Osage.
Number 24,
Drew Olson gets his second field goal of the night. He's got 5 points now, and it's 41-23. Huffman gets it to Trum, left elbow, up top, Napper, right side, inside of Green from Huffman, right wing. Gets it out to Huffman. There's a little contact, a little reach in. And Nathan Bushbaum doesn't like that one. He didn't think there was much contact there. Cascade outscored Osage 16-6 in that second quarter. Takes to 35-12 lead. Now it's 43-21. Another reach-in foul called here.
Drew Olson with the foul.
Olson picks up his first. Bushbaum, Nathan has 2 fouls. He picked up the previous one, I believe.
Gannon O'Brien back in the game for Peter Supel. I think Coach Al Marshall's looking for a few more ball handlers with that 3/4
Green
press.
You bet. Green inside. Put up the jump hook from 11 feet away. No good. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Osage. 43-21. Here's a little flare in the lane. No good. The foul through. No good. High off the rim. Here's another block, but contact underneath. Ooh, my. On the arm called on Devin Green. That's 3 on Green if it's on him. No.
Kurt Trum, I think.
Kurt Trum, okay.
Kurt, that would be his 4th, I do believe.
Okay, that's what you're. All right, 4 on Trum. There we go. As Kurt Trum picks it. I was going to say, I didn't think it was on the block. Looked like a clean block. It was on the contact below.
Earlier, yes.
Havel misses the first one. One more to come.
Supel's now replacing Trum with his 4th foul. This could be a key point of the game for the Cougars to see if they can sustain this lead.
Osage makes the second free throw to Havel. 1 of 6 now tonight for Havel, the 6'1 senior. Actually leads his team with rebounding. 6.1 is a 6'1 frame. As coming in rebounding-wise, favored was Osage. O'Brien with a 3 from the left corner. Gannon O'Brien. Another 3 for Cascade. 2 in the second half. They've got 5 in the ball game, and they lead 46-22.
That kid has been absolutely clutch the last 2 games for the Cougars.
Up top, this is Havel. Gannon O'Brien, only a sophomore. One of the key returning members with experience will be coming back at the loss of some big seniors. There is a shot by Havel, a 3-pointer by Havel there. He's got himself 6 points all in this third quarter. O'Brien has it right in front of it. 46-25. The lead for Cascade. That's 21. Largest amount is 25 in this game. Napper up top. Now right side. Huffman. Survey. Left-hand dribble. Top the key. Now pass O'Brien. Inside too high. It went through the hands of Devin Green, and Osage will get it back. Coming up over the timeline. Left side. Here's a drive. A runner from the baseline, no good. Off the back of the rim, rebounded by Devin Green. And Napper will slowly bring it up. 46-25. 25 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Up top is Huffman. There is Napper. I didn't even catch you on that. Had to come from back in Cascade. You mentioned a elder program player, Peter Supel. Johnny, of course, in the lineup as thanks to Mr. Callahan with the catch on that one.
I caught my text message. My umpiring partner back in Cascade caught me on that mistake by Johnny Supel. I called him Peter's older would-be first cousin.
I was going to say cousin, right? There's Napper for the 3. Oh, almost banked it in. The runner from the left wing couldn't get it to go. It bounced in the hole and then came out. But the Cougars lead by 21. We go to the fourth quarter. 46-25. Cascade with the advantage. We're back after this from KFC Sports.
Your family. It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical, wishing all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action continued success.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth in the classroom and in the gym. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament play from your dairy experts. Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
We're set to get the fourth quarter underway. 8 minutes in game time for Cascade to advance on to the semifinals on Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Take on the winner of tonight's game of Dyke New Hartford or Pella Christian. The number 1 seed, Dyke New Hartford at 25-0. Pella Christian at 16-9. Tomorrow it's Santa Mosa Des Moines Christian, the 6 versus 3, and Western Christian and Carroll Skipper Catholic. There's a shot from the right side. Got it to go off the left hand of Ben Grimm. Grimm gets his first field goal of the night. 3 points for Mr. Grimm.
Cascade will be very patient this last fourth quarter with this huge lead.
Green has the top of the key. Dribbles, now passes to Huffman, who dribbles top of the key, backs it out a little bit, looking for Green. Safe pass on the bounce pass. Knee high. Green with the fadeaway for the baseline. No good. Off the back of the rim. Skying for the rebound is Bushbaugh. Caleb brings it up. The hip high dribble. Right to left hand over the timeline. Right side. Pulling up. Baseline. 17-footer. Rattles around and pops out the left side. Controlling the rebound is Gannon O'Brien. O'Brien will pass it ahead to Huffman. And we want to finish the, here's Green all the way in off the window. And good. Devin Green, another field goal. He's got 5 points in the second half. 17 on the night, leading the way. As 48-27, there's a shot put up, blocked away. Napper comes away with it. Another block for Devin Green.
Devin's third of the night.
Yes, indeed. 66 blocks on the season now for Devin Green. Want to finish the super family tree there. We were corrected. It is Uncle Peter, not first cousin, huh? There's a three. Huffman no good. High off the window. Rebounded by Osage. So many relatives in the Cascade area. You and I related to alone just to keep track of. As there's a floater up in the air, no good, off the front of the rim by Olsen. And now Olsen gets it back. Takes the 14-footer, blocked away. Block number 4 of the night by Green. As Huffman retrieves it from behind where Green blocked it away. Devin's having a good night. An all-stater coming back as a timeout here. If Supel is in trouble, he calls himself a timeout. We'll take it with him. As the Cougars commanding lead 48-27, 5:50 to go in this game. Back after this from KFC Sports.
Rife Funeral Home is proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff and wish them continued success in tournament play. They realize the hard work and dedication it takes in the classroom and in the gym. Rife Funeral Home with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Epworth, and Cascade.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at forbrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Cascade getting the ball. After the timeout, they turning it over as Green had a pass deflected away that he was trying to secure on the left block. Osage now has it going left to right, 48-27. As up top is Bushbaum. And here is a double hand foul called up top on Cascade's defense. Call on Jared Napper. It'll be his first of the game. Team foul number 4 now on the Cougars, 6 on Osage. 5:20 and counting to go here in quarter number 1. Cascade 48, the Green Devils of Osage 27. Talk about their population close to 3,700. Osage, Cascade, of course, closing in on 3,000. 2,962, the population Cascade, the 4th seed in this Class 2A tournament. This ball is lost out of bounds by Osage. It'll be Kurt Trump. Baseline inbounding. Cougars coming back with some pressure here. Napper getting ahead to Trump. Trump over the timeline with a right-handed thigh-high dribble. Up top is Napper. Napper, right side. Fundamentally sound, what Coach Marshall, of course, is known for. These kids in Cascade play it from early age. Right corner 3, got it to go. That's Jared Napper with his second 3 of the game. 9 points on the night for Napper. As he comes in, the third leading scorer on the team. The second leader tonight behind Devin Green. There we have a
quick turnover on Osage. They stepped on the end line. Turns the ball back over to Cascade with a commanding 51-27 lead with
4:30 and counting here. Kind of throws you off, doesn't it? I don't like the placement of the time either. The time is not the same as it was last week for the girls' tournament. Just got 2 time clocks on the basket. There are 2 on the side of the basket, but not in the normal place that you would see it in the gym, either high on top in the middle of the scoreboard or straight across on a board. And there is a foul in the air contacting the shooter, Trump, as Kurt will go to the line and shoot 2. First one up and no good. Kurt Trump will have one more. First trip to the line tonight. Kurt has 2 points as Trump, one of the 6 seniors on the roster, nails the second one. Now the Cougars now lead 52-27. Back to 25. Largest lead of the game has been 25. Trump backside rebound. The shot missed too high from Havel. As the Cougars under 4 minutes to play. Trying to clock this one out and get on to Thursday, 2 o'clock. Match up against number 1 or number 8, Dyke New Hartford Pella Christian. as there is a drive. No basket foul is on the floor. It'll be underneath. As if it's on Trum, that'll be his 5th, and I believe it is on Kurt Trum. And that will be number 5 for Kurt Trum. He fouls out with 3 points on the night, but he will live on for another day unless a miracle here with 3:47 to go for Osage. As the Cougars lead 52-27. Supple is back in. Johnny Supple back into the lineup for the Cougars. His ball tapped out of bounds to the baseline. It will stay Osage ball, I should say. Right side is Bushbaum. Now left side, they swing it over to Olson. Thought about a 3. Back up top. Driving in. Will contact. Able to get rid of it, but it's batted away by Supple. Green comes away with it. Napper now to Huffman. Huffman will bring it up over the timeline. Right at the timeline, get to the green. 52-27. Cougars. Stronghold of a lead. 3:20 to go in this 4th quarter. As the first Class 2A quarterfinal should be won by the number 4 seed. We talked about number 1 and 2 seeds go down in 1A today. As a couple upsets earlier on in this opening day of the 2016 tournament, 93rd tournament, Iowa high school boys basketball history. And a foul out top. Green will go to the line, 18 foul on Osage. He'll shoot 1-1.
Cougar Nation will be rooting tomorrow for Coach Barnes, Kevin Barnes, and the Anamassa Blue Raiders. It'd be nothing better to see 2 Eastern Iowa teams meet in the finals.
Absolutely, as the first free throw up and good. Coach Al Marshall has been something I wanted to get to with Coach Barnes, try to get to in the pregame tomorrow. But Coach Marshall has been nothing but help for Coach Barnes in this postseason run. It started way back before the district play even started. Coach Barnes picking his brain, saying, how did you do this? How do you do this? And it's just been carried into the state tournament here as they've kind of followed the script of Cascade basketball. And it's been a wonderful mentor leadership as Coach Marshall, Coach Barnes, known each other since 1995. And Coach Barnes came in the Big Bend as they coached against each other. As Green made 2 free throws, now a steal on the other end. Huffman just swipes it away as Osage was playing too much catch on the other end. As Huffman gets his 3rd field goal of the night. 7 points for Huffman. And the Cougar lead 56-27. Largest of the game, now 29. As a missed shot there. Rebound by Cascade. Napper passes it ahead. Up top. Well, Hawk Talk with Gary Dolphin and Fran McCaffrey from Applebee's in Coralville coming up here on KMCH for your Iowa Hawkeye men's basketball talk tonight. Substitutions coming in here for the Cougars as Osage, I believe Coach Marshall took that time out. Get some subs in here.
Going to bring in the freshman Harris Huffman, the senior Spencer Green, and also the senior Jake Raker.
Good to see those 2 seniors get this floor experience here as their team has it in hand, 56-27 with 2:07 to go.
This is something the seniors will remember for a lifetime, playing on the floor down here in Des Moines at Wells Fargo Arena. It's a great tribute to seniors. You know, they put in 4 years. In this program, you don't get much playing time if you're not a top 6 player. Looks like also into the game, number 34, Cole Gale, and number 12, Dylan Simon.
Both teams have their subs in there. Osage, substitutions, Dylan Filippo, the 6'2 senior. Also in there, number 12, Isaac Schultz, a 5'11 senior. Number 20, Tucker Sled, a 5'10 senior. Who else is in there? 31, 33, check that. Nick Chambers, a 6' junior. And also number 10, Ben Huffelin, a 5'10 junior. So all the seniors for Osage, all 6 of them have been on the floor here tonight as well. Missed shot off the backside by the Cougars. Goes out of bounds, chased down by the AD. Cascade High School, Adam Kemley. And the Cougars are under 2 minutes away from winning their 5th game in 8 state tournament trips since 1993. As there's a drive in, a put up, no good. Blocked from behind, coming away with it is Harris Huffman. Number 55, Spencer Green, the 6'4" senior. Got the block. Now he'll take a jumper. Got it to go from the left corner. The 17-footer by Spencer Green. And there's a steal on the other end. Hoffman loses it off his heel of his shoe that time. Here's the jumper. No good, too hard off the back of the rim. Should say that's Jake Raker, the 5'10", gave him a few inches there, 5'4" senior, just a few. And this ball's not out of bounds. It'll stay Osage basketball. 3 more subs at the bench ready to come in. Coach Al Marshall sits down for the first time tonight, having a word with his assistant, longtime assistant, 14 years, Jake Brindle, a late 90s graduate of Western Dubuque High School. Played his basketball in Bobcat Nation for Phil Kramer. Chad Gale, Cascade graduate on the bench. As there is a heave up with 35 seconds to go. Substitutions in here for Cascade. Number 24.
And number 50, Carter Holmes.
Bryce Simon. Carter Holmes, a 6-foot junior. Number 20, Derek Kopus, a 5'8" sophomore as well. 22 seconds to go. A throwaway there on the turnover. Osage comes back with it. As Osage, Ben Hufflin, the junior. Here's a 3. No good. Out front by Patrick Vandervaan. 5'11" senior. 5 seconds to go. 3. No good off the mark. Right side. Here's a put up. It's off the mark. Left side. Trying to put it up on the back side. On the rebound, Bryce Simon will go to the line and shoot 2.
What an absolutely great win for the kids, but even a better win for Coach Marshall. Coach Marshall always talked about it's all about the kids. They don't get to come back next year, the seniors.
Right.
But you got to remember, this is his final year at Cascade.
He's a senior as well this year. Not the older variety. Not saying the 69-year-old is that much of a senior, but the senior in regards of this is it, final year. Couple more points there, Simon. And that is the ball game. 60-27 is our final here tonight. As Cascade, the dominating effort, as they get the 33-point win, largest margin of the night, as they win going away, 60-27. They outscore Osage 14-2 in that fourth quarter. Osage outscored the Cougars in that third frame 13-11, but still trailed by 21 going into the fourth quarter. Cougars just had a stronghold grip on this game and weren't letting go as they win and move themselves to 21-3 now. And into the Class 2A semifinals on Thursday afternoon. We'll have all the action starting here around 1:45 with the tip of that game at 2 o'clock as Cascade will either face 25-0 Dyke New Hartford or 16-9 Pella Christian, as those two teams, the 1 versus 8 seed matchup coming up here tonight, about a half hour or so from Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. We'll come back and start our post-game show. Cascade moves on, 60-27 win over Osage. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
Good luck to all the area athletes from Adams Family Furniture, downtown Independence. With over 42 years in the furniture business, you can shop quality brand names by Lazy Boy, Broyhill, Chromecraft, Peters Revington, plus many, many more. Shop Adams Family Furniture, downtown Independence, with free delivery, where they will never be undersold on like-quality furniture.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
For new construction, plumbing, and repairs, rely on John, owner of Hins Plumbing in Anamosa. Hins Plumbing is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. For your next plumbing questions or work, Hins Plumbing in Anamosa, everybody's favorite plumber. Good luck to all area teams in tournament action.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Are you building a new home or remodeling? Your search is over. Contact Scott Jones, owner of Mod Squad Construction in Edgewood. No job is too small or too large. Mod Squad Construction, proud to sponsor all area athletes and coaching staff, and wishes them good luck.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Willenborg Lawn Ornaments has the largest selection around, including beautiful wildlife and military statues. Willenborg Lawn Ornaments are proud of all area athletes and wish them continued success in tournament action. Willenborg Lawn Ornaments in New Vienna.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Honey Creek Storage has 2 locations for your storage needs, with units now available in several different sizes. Honey Creek Storage wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament action. Honey Creek Storage in Manchester, or check them out at www.honeycreekstorage.com.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The City of Manchester would like to wish all area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck in tournament play. The City of Manchester appreciates all of the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and in the classroom. Good luck from all of the employees, elected officials, and Mayor Milt, all of Manchester.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington wish all area athletes and coaches the best of luck in tournament action. For all your fertilizer, seed, chemical, and agronomy needs, call Gary or Mike at CPS in Dyersville and Worthington. CPS Team Dyersville and CPS Team Worthington.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Mosher Family Pharmacy is your specialist pharmacy in Elkader. They also carry special gift items and cards. Mosher Family Pharmacy wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. Mosher Family Pharmacy in Elkader.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Cornerstone Family Practice and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital are proud to support all the area athletes in tournament action and appreciates all the hard work and dedication it takes to compete and maintain good grades. Good luck from everyone at Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Cornerstone Family Practice, with locations in Edgewood, Guttenberg, and Garnavillo.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For residential, commercial, and farm lawn care, call Spring Green Lawn Care. They are licensed and insured. Call Dwayne for free estimates. Spring Green is your full-service lawn care company in Dyersville.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
Hillside Manufacturing is your small machine shop on Campo Road in Delhi. Hillside Manufacturing specializes in boat docks, metal fabrications, custom powder painting, and manufacturing. They wish all area athletes the best of luck in tournament action.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
D&M Construction does residential, commercial, and agricultural construction. So if you're planning to remodel, build new, or need a hog confinement, pole, or steel frame building, see Mike Sherbring, owner of D&M Construction in Edgewood.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
And welcome back into Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. The first game of our coverage here from the Boys State Tournament is in the books here tonight as Cascade gets a convincing victory, 60-27, a 33-point win. We have some discrepancy on that score. We will verify it when we get the official stat sheet. Online, they have 58-29, but on the scoreboard here, we have 60-27. So we'll verify that final score. Either way, a big win for Cascade here tonight by the margin of the score. And just a dominating performance. Devin Green with 19 points on the night here tonight as he inches his way closer. He's 55 this week to become the 55 to tie, 56 to become the all-time leading scorer in Cascade boys basketball program history as he tries to pass Craig Callahan, who's number one in career points at Akron and Cascade in the history of Al Marshall, as Craig Callahan currently sitting at 14:01, 56 points needed to get 14:02 at least for Devin Green as he came on the season with 875. And he is getting so close to become the all-time leading scorer, sitting number two right ahead of Nate Schmidt. And behind him, of course, the Hall of Famer Brian McDermott. Cascade gets the win here tonight. As let's take a look at these numbers. Cascade right off the get had early runs that propelled them to big leads, 19-6 at the end of one quarter. They led 35-12, outscoring Osage 16-6 in the second frame. In the third quarter, they were outscored by Osage, only quarter of the night, 13-11 Osage. And in the final quarter, 14-2 unofficially there, outscoring Osage 60-27. Our score here as Cascade takes down Osage in their fine season, their fifth trip, the first time back since 2006. The Green Devils bow out at 20-5 as number 5 seed. The 4 seed, Cascade, improves their mark to 21-3 as they move on to the semifinals on Thursday. It's the 5th win in the history of the program. The state tournament now 5-9 with 14 games under their belt in 8 trips since 1993, 4 in the past 6 seasons, and the last 3 in a row. Head coach Al Marshall picks up career win, 737 here tonight with the quarterfinal victory in his 48th season, 737 and 326 losses for the veteran, soon-to-be Hall of Fame coach Al Marshall. Let's take a look at the totals of this game. First with the individual. We'll get the team stats when we come back. Matt Nauman is in the media room trying to catch up with head coach Marshall and a player or two. as individual totals for Osage. They had 6 players in the scoring column tonight, none in double digits. 6 for Caleb Bushbaum, 6 for Colin Havel, 5 for Drew Olson, 5 for Nathan Bushbaum, 4 for Lucas Schwaben, and 3 for Ben Grimm. 6 total. They had themselves 2 3-pointers in each half, so 4 on the night. For Cascade, 8 players reaching the scorebook with points behind their name. Leading the way with the only double-digit scorer, Devin Green. 19 points, just a point shy of his average. 19 for Green, as he had 12 of those in the first half. 5 of those coming from the free throw line. 9 points for Jared Napper. 7 points for Trace Huffman. 3 for Kurt Trum. 8 for Johnny Supel, a sophomore, stepping up with 2 threes on the night. 6 for Gannon O'Brien. The other sophomore also had 2 3 balls. 2 for Spencer Green. And Bryce Simon came in and hit 2 free throws late in this ball game for 2 points. On the night for the Cougars, 3-point land was nice for them. They had 6 3 balls, 3 in each half. Cascade, 60-27 over Osage. They moved to 21-3 as they move on. Semifinal action on Thursday at 2 o'clock. Long action starting around 1:45 right here from KMCH Sports. We'll take a timeout, back with more stats, and hopefully hear from the Cougar locker room back after this from KMCH Sports.
Hauser's Water Systems is proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff and wish them continued success. Hauser's Water Systems is your supplier for rippling spring water. Need softener salt or a water unit? Hauser's Water Systems in Manchester.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Gudenkopf Tiling and Excavating, wishing the best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staff for continued success. Need a reliable company to do tiling, waterway reconstruction, fabrication, excavating, septic, directional drilling, and basement work? Contact Gudenkopf Tiling and Excavating in Manchester.
For all your landscaping projects, call Jason at Phillips Landscaping in Dyersville. He specializes in retaining walls, patios, fire pits, ponds, waterfalls, flower and rock gardens, and more. Call Phillips Landscaping at 563-599-6069 for your estimate. Best of luck to all area athletes.
Wolfcool Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service Generac generators and renewable energy systems. When you need electrical sales and service, call the experts at Wolfcool Electric, 563-922-2395.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beavers also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beavers Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beavers to show you a good time.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beaton Bender Manufacturing in Coggin is proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff.
And back into Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines as the warm-ups are underway for the final game of day number 1. As the game you just heard here from KMCH Sports, it's Cascade advancing on. 60-27 is the official final score as they got it correct on the stat sheet. As Cascade, the largest lead in this ball game was the margin they won by, 33 points here tonight, as they improve their record to 21-3 and advance on to the semifinals for the second time in the past 3 state tournaments that they've been to. As the successful train keeps on rolling for Coach Marshall and company, as the Cougar Nation will be back here on Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock, facing the winner of this one here coming up next as it pits Dyke New Hartford, the number 1 seed in Class 2A at 25-0 against Pella Christian, who's 16-9, the number 8 seed. Tomorrow morning we'll have Anamosa Blue Raider basketball for you, first time ever in the state-sanctioned tournament format since that came into effect in 1923. As the Blue Raiders at 20-5, the 6 seed, take on the number 3 seed, Des Moines Christian, who's 21-3. Brett McNamara and I will have all the action around 10:15 tomorrow morning right here from Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Let's take a further look inside the numbers here. First for Osage. For the ball game, they shot 23%, 10 of 42 from the floor. Three-point land, 4 of 13 for 30%. Free throw line, 33%, 3 of 9. For Cascade shooting for the game, 51%, 22 of 43, 36% from behind the arc, 7 of 19 from three land, and free throws, 9 of 12 for 75%. Rebound department favored Cascade as despite the size issue, Osage, with their numbers coming in, had 679 total rebounds. They led Cascade by 100 boards as 69 offensive boards for Cascade compared to 229 for Osage. But this is one of the nights where the numbers did not match up the way they did coming in. 19 total boards for Osage, 5 offensive, 14 defensive. For Cascade, 37 total rebounds, 29 defensive, and 8 offensive rebounds. Turnover department favored Osage. They had 8 compared to 12 for Cascade. Osage had 8 steals. Cascade had 6. Largest lead was Cascade's 33 in the game. Osage had a 2-point lead with 6:58 to go in the first quarter. The score was tied 2 times, and the lead changed just 1 time. Points in the paint, Cascade dominated with 24 of those compared to 4 for Osage. Points off of turnovers, Cascade also took relish in that opportunity, 14-2 points off turnovers. Second chance points, 7-6. Cascade a 1-point margin. Fast break, it was Cascade leading 4-0, and bench points 10-8 in favor of the Cascade Cougars. We'll take another break, hoping to hear from Coach Al Marshall from the media room. Matt Nauman trying to catch up with him and a Cascade player to be named, as we will come back and continue our postgame show. Cascade moves on to semifinal action on Tuesday afternoon at 2 o'clock against the winner of this matchup coming up here, either Pella Christian or Dyke New Hartford. We're back after this. It's Cascade State Boys Basketball from KMCH Sports.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Onward Bank and Trust is your full-service community bank with offices in Cascade and Monticello. They offer a variety of financial services, loan products, free online banking, and bill pay, along with free mobile banking. Building trust one customer at a time. Onward Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
If you're shopping for a subcompact tractor, shop the Mahindra Max first at Fenton Repair LLC. Mahindra has a 5-year warranty. Add it all up, and you get the world's #1 selling tractor, Mahindra. For more information on Mahindra, stop in or call Dave at Fenton Repair, located along Highway 13, north of Strawberry Point.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
The Edgewood Convalescent Home is modernized with that home-away-from-home feeling. Lincolnwood Assisted Living has home-like accommodations and personal service and health care available when you need assistance. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament action from the Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living.
Come to the newly remodeled Heights Supper Club in Monticello. Hours are Monday through Thursday, 5 p to 9 p. Friday and Saturday, 5 p to 10 p. Enjoy their all-you-can-eat cod, catfish, or shrimp special on Friday, prime rib or butterfly shrimp on Saturday. See you at the Heights Supper Club in Monticello.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello specializes in body repair and painting on all makes and models. All Seasons Auto Body offers free estimates and reasonable rates. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament action from All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
Rivers Edge Construction wish all area athletes the best of luck in tournament action. If construction plans are in your future, call Lyle Palmer at 563-920-0046. Rivers Edge Construction can help you with your residential and commercial new construction and remodeling plans. Call Rivers Edge Construction in Manchester at 563-920-0046.
Easy Pickens, Quick and Handy, and McDermott Oil are the home of Godfather's Pizza and wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament action. Get your Godfather's Pizza at Easy Pickens in Manchester, Quick and Handy in Lamont, and Epworth, and McDermott Oil in Cascade.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Dyersville has been serving the area since 1982, tending to the health needs of animals large and small. Animal Health Clinic, 1657 15th Avenue Southeast in Dyersville, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 until 5, Saturday, 7:30 until noon, or call them at 563-875-6083 to schedule an appointment.
And welcome back into Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines as a pregame presentation taking place for this final game of the day here at the 2016 Boys Basketball State Tournament. John Swisher, Matt Ahmed back with you as Cascade gets the victory here tonight, 60-27, as the Cougars get a semifinal appearance now on Thursday afternoon against either team that wins here tonight, Dyke New Hartford, Pella Christian, on Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Hopefully we'll have Anamosa playing in another semifinal on Thursday afternoon at 3:45, but regardless, we'll be here for that Cascade game as we'll take you here around 1:45 on Thursday afternoon. Matt Nauman, you're able to go back into the locker room and the media area Osage, of course, disappointed with their performance here tonight, but the Cougars got to be satisfied with the effort coming out here, putting up 60 points. It wasn't pretty at times, but getting the job done, a 33-point win and moving on, which is the goal here as the 4 seed takes care of the 5 seed.
Yeah, listening to Coach Braun from Osage, they just had a tough time simulating the size of Devin Green in the paint. They also had a lot of trouble with that 2-3 zone. There's very few teams in the state of Iowa that will play 2-3 zone throughout the whole game. And Coach Marshall puts different looks in that 2-3 zone that makes it complicated for teams that have never seen Cascade. And in the interview, he talked about that. When you don't see that 2-3 zone, it makes it very tough on the kids.
Yes, indeed. As Coach Al Marshall, we'll hear comments from him coming back here. Devin Green, 19 points. Talked about him early on. Need 56 to surpass Craig Callahan, 55 to tie him this week. And with 19 points, he's on his way. Of course, he's not looking at the points. He's not going to count the points. That's our job to do that, and gives us something else to talk about. He's counting down the minutes of his senior career and the chance for a state title, and that would come Friday night if they could get by their second-round opponent on Thursday afternoon. Always great to have your insight, knowledge. Thanks for helping out. Thanks for going to the locker room and getting Coach Marshall, which you'll hear from here before we close out the broadcast, and hope to see you Thursday.
Thanks again, John. I appreciate it, and good luck to the Blue Raiders tomorrow morning. Hope Coach Barnes can move on, and hopefully we can, like I said earlier, meet them in the finals of the 2A state championship on Friday night.
That would be a great way to end out the broadcast season here of high school basketball from KMCH Sports, as we hope that is true indeed. Thanks to Matt Nauman for his help here tonight. As right now we're going to go inside the media room a few minutes ago, where Al Marshall spoke to the media gathered here at the Boys State Basketball Tournament. And here's what he had to say after his team's 60-27 win over Osage.
Pretty scripted beginning, much better than we had. Shot the ball well right out of the gate. Our defense was great in the beginning of the game. I thought they got a few drives out of the second half. The first half, our defense was superb, I thought. And I thought also we did a great job of one and done. They got one shot and done. Thanks mainly to the guy right here, Devin, doing an awful good job of cleaning up things on the board. So all in all, we're very pleased with the performance. We respect Osage. We think they're a good club. So to beat them like that is pretty special, because we think they're a very good club.
63.6% in the first half. You guys, what, how do you account for that? Ball movement, was it, what was it?
I thought we had good ball movement, and we all took open shots. We took shots that we could make. Now, doesn't mean you're going to make them, but I like our chances better when they're open shots that we can make. They're in balance, in rhythm, in their range.
You guys agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. I thought we were really patient and got great looks in the first half.
How much fun is it to be on the court when you guys are sharing the ball as well as you were in the first half and shooting the ball as well as you were? Because it wasn't just Devin. It was everyone was contributing that first half.
Well, it's great. I mean, in practice, it's not just Devin, too. I mean, we're with stats, and probably teams go to cover up Devin, that leaves the rest of us to play.
Just want to step in, get open looks. Like Johnny said, teams are going to play in on Devin, so we're going to step in and get good looks. Yeah. And one thing about Devin I might add here, he's a pretty willing passer. I've had some other very, very talented big men in the past, and they would tend to be black holes. Devin is a willing passer.
Coach, it's 5-5 in the early part of the first quarter, then going that 12-0 win. What did you see from your guys around the floor, and as far as to catapult you guys to that big 12-0 run?
I think we just took it possession by possession. We get a great stop, get a great shot, get a great stop, get a great shot. And, we're not going to have a bevy of fast break baskets the way we play, but if you string enough good things together, good things will happen.
For any of you guys, how important is not only get a win, but do it so convincingly? How much for momentum the rest of the tournament?
Feels good, I guess. I mean, Osage is a really good team, and we came out and we played our A game. definitely on both the offensive and defensive side. So to be able to get out of this first round, just in general, is really, really good feeling for us.
And we haven't played in about a week, so to come out and play like that, start a game like that and get out to an early lead, that was good for us, I think.
Yeah, coach is pretty disappointed if he doesn't get to retire soon enough.
I like the big margin. Some of you know I'm old, so this helps my blood pressure when we have a good working margin.
Devin, what were they doing against you defensively that limited your touches early on?
They were playing man-to-man, and the person that was guarding me was trying to side front me, and they had a lot of help from the side when we have a person in the corner. So that really limited the passing angles from the guards to get to me, but I thought we did a great job moving the ball around the perimeter and got great open looks from three.
Is that the adjustment that you made? Pretty much everyone else started to hit outside, so they weren't able to concentrate on you so much as to come back and walk you?
Yeah, it really felt like in the first half that our guards and Johnny really hit their open looks from three, and that really made them have to go out and guard, which opened up everything inside for me and Kurt.
Comments from the Cascade Cougars: Al Marshall, Johnny Supel, Jared Napper, Devin Green, all involved in the post-game press conference there inside the media room a few moments ago after the Cougars beat Osage here tonight, 60-27. Thanks again to my partner, Matt Nauman, taking a trip inside the media room and tracking down that press conference-style interview. A good touch that the state tournament, that the association has added here, as that really does the trick, just like the college level now. Instead of the private one-on-one interviews, a great thing to have, and we're fortunate of being able to get that to you tonight. So you heard the main consensus there. They're glad to be moving on, of course. A team in Osage that on paper, they look like they could play with the Cougars, came out early on and showed that, but Cascade just too powerful here tonight, and they flexed their muscle, and they flexed their ranking here tonight and got the victory over the Osage Green Devils. As they bow out, the head coach Mike Braun at 20-5. Cascade improves on at 21-3. The semifinal on Thursday afternoon. Coverage begins here from KMC Sports at 1:45, 2 o'clock, the opening tip. As that is going to do it here tonight, I want to remind you, it's Anamosa at 20-5 against 21-3. Des Moines Christian tomorrow morning, 10:15 pregame. Brett McNamara and I will have all the coverage for you here. Anamosa Blue Raiders style as the Blue Raiders take on the Lions of Des Moines Christian tomorrow morning, as Cascade will take on the winner of this game that's underway right now. Early on, it's Pella Christian, the 8th seed, leading Dyke New Hartford 4-1 with 5:45 to go in the first half of this one, first quarter of this one, as we will see one of these teams against the Cougars of Cascade on Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock. I want to thank all of our sponsors here tonight, especially the Cascade Flavor Style Right Funeral Homes in Cascade, Dyersville, Farley, and Epworth, all 55 of our extra tournament sponsors and all 44 of our regular sports boosters here tonight. As that is going to wrap it up, I want to thank in-studio producer Janelle Tucker, KMCH News Director as well. We're running the controls back on East Main Street in Manchester. As thanks to my partner once again, Matt Nauman, for his insight on Cascade Cougar basketball as we brought you this first round quarterfinal matchup here tonight as Cascade defeats Osage 60-27. We'll have a recap on this one and a preview coming up on our Sportscast tomorrow. Getting ready for that Anamosa matchup as they take on Des Moines Christian, and we'll be on the air at 10:15 tomorrow morning as Anamosa is in their first state tournament ever in the history of boys basketball since the sanctioned tournament came around in 1923. That does it here tonight from Wells Fargo Arena. Gary Dolphin and the head coach of the Iowa Hawkeye men, Fran McCaffrey, have all the Hawkeye men's basketball talk for you with Puck Talk from Applebee's on the Coralville Strip, as that's coming up in its entirety here in tape delay fashion here from KMCH Sports tonight. Have yourself a good and safe rest of your Monday. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. For Cascade Cougar fans not able to turn in tomorrow, we'll have you covered on Thursday afternoon around 1:45 as the Cougars advance to the semifinals, second time in 3 seasons in their 8th state trip. So long, everybody, from Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines.
Hey area athletes and coaches, my name is Brooke. I am cheering you on this sports season. Krugman Construction would like to congratulate all area athletes and coaches on a successful season and wish them continued success in tournament action. For all your building.
3, 2, 1. The Cascade Cougars advanced on to Class 2A semifinal.